Richard Osman. Welcome along to the final of this week's House of Games. It has been an absolutely wonderful week. It's been super competitive. It's going to be super competitive today as well. Let's meet our players this week. They are Rose Matafeo, Brad Wilding, Valerie Singleton, and Gary Delaney. Welcome. Now, what an incredible week we've had, and it is super, super close. We've had 2 wins for Rose, and we've had 2 wins for Gary Delaney. At the end of today, one of them is going to take home this, let's say, extraordinary trophy. Interesting fact about that trophy is where we get the word catastrophe. It's that exact trophy.
Wow.
Can you believe it? It's where that comes from. Gary Delaney, have you got what it takes today?
I don't know. I've got, I'm nervous. Yeah,
It's properly tense, right?
Genuinely tense.
Yeah.
It's sort of go, oh, this is a fun game. I'll muck about, and you go, oh, right.
Exactly. It
I wanna
all
win and I don't
comes
wanna look
down
stupid.
to who wins today.
Yeah.
Rose, shall we take a little look at the leaderboard?
Love
it's
to.
double points Friday, so it's 8 points for a win, 6 for second, and so on. And that's all important because there is 1 point between you and Gary.
Ooh.
Rose, you have 14. Gary, you have 13.
Close.
Rose, how are you feeling? Pumped?
Feeling terrified. I'm pumped. I don't know whether or not I crack under pressure or, excel under it.
So you don't know yet?
I don't know yet. So this is actually basically what decides that.
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out on national television.
Oh, my goodness, I cannot wait. Now, Rav, you are wearing the House of Games onesie, which Gary won yesterday, was kindly donated to you.
Yes, this is my donated sympathy onesie that Gary gave me because I hadn't won a prize as yet, and I don't feel silly at all, which
Sympathy
is
onesie. He's rocking it, though, isn't he?
You look so good.
Yeah, you look great.
very comfy.
Yeah,
very comfortable. So
you-
hopefully that will help my
You look
gameplay.
terrific. Val, should we take a look at today's prizes? If you were to win today.
Oh.
There's a deck chair, there's the House of Games sparkling wine, there's the House of Games cologne, House of Games slippers, and the House of Games Richard Osman action doll as well. Those are Friday's prizes, Val. What would you go for there?
Well, I'm sorry about the action doll, Richard, but I think it would have to be the deck chair.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Lovely deck chair.
Yeah.
Great
That would
fun.
sort you out. Yeah, absolutely. But as you made very clear yesterday, Val, your entire week has literally been about getting to see Rav in a onesie. So, so you're happy, right?
Absolutely, looks
Exactly right.
wonderful.
Let's get on, shall we? We're going to find our champion for this week. Who is it going to be? We're 5 rounds away from finding out. The first of those rounds today is going to be King of the Jumble. In this round, fingers on buzzers, I would ask you 2 questions. The answers are anagrams of each other. OK, so give me both of the answers, please, to these questions. Animal symbolising the star sign Capricorn, and loose outer garment worn in ancient Rome. Gary.
Toga and goat.
Toga and goat. Nice start from Gary Delaney. Well played. Next 2 questions, the answers are anagrams of each other. The colourful seed-bearing part of a plant. And name of the EastEnders clan that includes Arthur, Pauline and Martin. Gary.
Flower and Fowler.
Is that right? Flower and Fowler. Nice start from Gary Delaney. Next 2 questions. Who is this? And surname of Honor Blackman's character in Goldfinger.
What on earth is that? Looks like a Russian.
I mean, in a lot of ways, you couldn't be more wrong. Shall I tell you? Oh, Rose.
Is that Regalo or no?
It is not, I'm afraid. Anyone? Let's take a look at the answer. Al Gore and Galore, well done if you said that one at home. Here is your... Don't go to pieces.
I'm already going to pieces, Richard. This is happening.
No, it's happening. It's
meltdown.
happening live. Answer me these, please. Face-to-face meetings that are held when looking to employ someone. And Australian conservationist and host of The Crocodile Hunter. Yes, that is...
Steve Irwin.
And...
Interview.
Yeah, we'll accept that. Steve Irwin and Interviews is the right answer. Here are your next 2. Roald Dahl book about a couple who play mean pranks. And what's the title of this song? Oh, that is Rose.
Wow.
The Twits and the Twist.
The Twist is absolutely right. Wow, well done. We didn't hear much of that song.
That's impressive.
Rav and Val, you enjoying yourselves?
Having a great
Yeah.
time.
It's fun to
Great
watch.
fun
At least I'm
listening to these
comfortable.
two.
That's the only reason you decided to put the ones in. Listen, if I'm going to have a rest.
Just be comfortable. Let them fight it out.
I've got a pillow from earlier in the week if you want that.
Here are your next two. What are the answers to these? Lead singer in U2. An 80s TV drama with Michael Elphick and Neil Morrissey. Yes, Gary.
Bono and Boone.
Bono and Boone is right. Well done. Next two. Greek god of the sea and earthquakes. And type of apple given to Snow White. Yes, that is Rose.
Poseidon and poisoned.
Poseidon and poison.
right.
Well, blimey.
I was trying to do Neptune, but that was...
Final question in this round. Country that won the 2014 FIFA World Cup. And who is this? No one? Shall I tell you? Germany and Meg Ryan.
How did none of us get that? That was wild.
Germany, Meg Ryan. Well done if you got that one at home. Let's take a look at the scores. One round down on Friday's House of Games. Who is going to be our champion? Here's how we stand so far. Rav and Valerie are yet to get off the mark. Rose and Gary in the lead with 3 points. How about that? So we cannot separate them thus far. Let's have another little round, shall we? See if we can. Our next round is the Z list. It's a pairs game. The player in last place gets to choose their partner. Now, Valerie, it's either you or Rav. Would you like to choose a partner, or should we get Rav too?
Do you want to choose a partner?
Ladies first, Valerie.
OK, can I choose Gary?
Choosing Gary, staying where you are. Rav and Rose, you are a team as well. R and R back together. One tablet out per pair, please.
Do you want to do the tablet? You do the tablet.
Wait. OK.
I am going to give you a category. You're going to confer with your partner and write down an answer in that category. The point will go to whichever pair gives me the one that is last in alphabetical order. So I'll give you a category. You want to go as far down the alphabet in that category as you can. If you get the last in alphabetical order, you get 2 points. Here's the first category. BBC Sports Personality of the Year winners since the year 2000. And we want to go as far down as we can in alphabetical order. The first name is what we're counting.
First name.
Yeah. We need the whole name, but in terms of alphabetical order.
By first name?
First name.
So it's...
Have a little think at home. Rose and Rav, what have you said?
Well, I'm new to this country, so I'm not very au fait with this. But I think we've made a good, OK guess.
OK.
So we've gone for Sir Mo Farah.
Mo Farah. I like that you say Sir Mo Farah in case we count the S.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sir.
You said Mo Farah. Valerie
Yes.
and Gary, who have you said?
Neither of us great on sport, but we've gone for Tim Henman.
Tim Henman, you've gone for. Now, if Tim Henman is a correct answer, obviously that's further down the alphabet. Let's see if Mo Farah is a correct answer. It is.
Okay.
It is. However, it will be beaten by Tim Henman if Tim Henman is a correct answer. Is Tim Henman a correct answer? He is not, I'm afraid. The point goes to Rose and Rav. Now, you could score 2 points if Mo Farah is the last in alphabetical order. I suspect he's not, given that his name begins with M. Have you got a better one at home? The best possible answer you could have given? Zara Phillips, of course.
Wow.
Beginning with a Z there. Very well done if you said Zara Phillips at home. Terrific answer. The next category is films nominated for Best Picture Oscar since 2015.
This is the one.
Those are
about
the
water.
ceremonies
Called
held
the
from
water one.
2015 to 2019 inclusive.
Was Zulu made before 2015?
Was Zoolander nominated for Best Picture?
We're not using the word "the," by the way.
Okay.
Right. The from
Brilliant.
the answer.
Great.
Quite good on that one.
I think that's a good idea. I think I'm struggling to
Yes.
think of anything better
That's
than
quite
that.
far down there.
Cool.
Everybody happy. What have you got at home? Gary and Valerie, what are you saying?
We've got Shape of Water.
Shape of Water. Interesting. And
Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Oh.
Well, if it's a correct answer, I'm going to give you a point each. Is the Shape of Water a correct answer? It is indeed.
Nice.
What was the best possible answer? See if you've got 2 points at home. The best possible answer you could have given... Whiplash. Whiplash. Final category in this round is US states that begin with a consonant.
Oh, got it.
What is the last of those in alphabetical order?
Oh, that's good. Can't go much lower than that.
Everyone seems a bit happier with this one as a category. What have you got at home for this one? So US states beginning with a consonant. Rose and Rav, what have you gone for?
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin. And Gary and
Wyoming.
Val, Wyoming, they've gone for. Is Wisconsin a correct answer? It is, but if Wyoming is a correct answer, the points go to Gary and Val. Wyoming? It is.
And you were going to go for
And you know
it.
what? It's going to get worse than it. Surely that must be a 2-pointer. That must be the last possible answer you can give. Let's take a look. 2 points. Gary and Val. Very nicely done, Val and Gary. Very well played. That's the end of that round. If you put your tablets away, please.
Oh,
Very strong finish.
Good round.
Good round.
Very strong finish indeed. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of round 2 on our final House of Games of the week. Rav, you have 2, Valerie 3, Rose 5, Gary 1 point lead with 6 points. Very close though. Very, very close still. 3 rounds to go to decide our champion. Round 3 today is... This round is in code. Now, I'm going to give you the answers to this round, but they're written in code. The code is a very simple one, in that 1 equals A, 2 equals B, 3 equals C, and so on, down to 26 equals Z.
Golly.
OK, so I'll show you a category. I'll give you some answers in that category, but they're all written in that code. Fingers on buzzers, please. Plenty of points to be won in this round. Your first category is desserts. So these are all desserts. They're written in code. What is this first one, please? Rose.
Banana split.
Is it banana split?
Oh, well in.
It is. Well done, Rose. Nicely played. The focus with which you said the words banana split there was quite something. Imagine if you ever ordered like that. You go, this
Banana split.
girl really wants her pudding. Your next dessert is... That is Rav.
Tiramisu.
Is it tiramisu?
Yes, it is.
That is very, very... Oh, wow. How did you do that?
Very good.
I remembered the T was one more than her S.
Oh, that's very nice.
Amazing.
Got his brain works in a good way. Very nicely done. Next dessert. Rose.
Rhubarber.
Let's take a look. Rhubarber is the correct answer. Well done.
Wow.
Next category. Rivers. The answers are all rivers, but they're in code. What are these rivers, please? Gary.
Zambezi.
Is it the Zambezi? Yeah. Absolutely
Yeah,
right. Well
very
done. Getting his eye in now. Next river. Gary.
Danube.
Danube. Is correct. Well played. Next river. That is Rav.
Mississippi.
Is that right? Mississippi is the right answer. Nicely played. Next category. Wind instruments. What are these, please? Rose.
Oh, oboe?
Is it oboe? It is oboe. Well done. That's the secret agent of wind instruments, oboe. License to trill. Your next wind instrument. Yes, Rose.
Actually, no. I've messed this up.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
We'll time you out.
Yeah.
Yes, Rav.
Bagpipe.
Is it bagpipe? Yeah, bagpipes. I'll give you that. Well done. I was thinking bassoon.
Bassoon. I went to bassoon
I saw
immediately.
BA at the front of it. Final question in this round. What is this wind instrument, please? Yes, Gary.
Didgeridoo.
Is it? It's a didgeridoo. Well played. Very nicely done. And that's the end of that round. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of round 3 on Friday's House of Games. Where do we stand here? Valerie 3, Rav 5. 1 point between you. Rose, you have 8. Gary, you have 9 points. Oh, man. We've got 2 rounds to go. Round 4 today is going to be the nice round. Essentially, I'm going to ask you all to guess a person, OK? And the way you're going to do it is I'm going to show the name of that person to your 3 competitors. They are all going to write a 1-word clue on their tablets as to who that person might be. If you get it right, you score yourself a point, but you also give a point to the person who gives you the best clue. Rose, you're going to be the first person to guess a person. I'm going to give the name of that person to your 3 competitors. Rav, Valerie, Gary, you're going to see the same name on this card. Write down a 1-word clue to try and help Rose guess who you're reading on that card. So, you're going to hear 3 words, Rose, and hopefully it will lead you to the name of a person. Rav, what is the first word for Rose?
Egyptian.
Egyptian. Egyptian is your first word. Val?
Reptile.
Reptile. Interesting. And Gary?
Anthony.
Anthony. So Egyptian, reptile, Anthony. They should lead you to a person. Rose, who do you think it is?
Cleopatra?
Is it Cleopatra?
Yes.
It is Cleopatra. Very well done. Point to Rose. Rose, who would you like to give a point to? What's the best clue there?
Quite honestly, without Antony, I wouldn't have known it was Cleopatra, but without Egyptian, I would not have known
Oh,
that.
that's true.
So maybe...
Yeah, listen, I would jump in if I thought you were being outrageous. But if you
think
just said
Egyptian.
reptile and Anthony, you probably wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
I
right.
suspect Gary won't give you a point.
I wouldn't
so that's
expect him
fine.
to.
Listen, it's the end of a very tense week. So you're going to give a point to Rav?
Yes.
Rav gets an extra point as
Thank
well.
you very
for
much,
Egyptian.
Rose.
Very well done. And Rav, it's now your turn to guess a person. Your 3 opponents are all going to write down 1 word. Should lead you to the name of a person.
Thank you.
Point if you get it right, and you give a point to the person with the best clue. Everyone writing down a word to help Rav, hopefully help Rav.
It will be nice, folks.
Be nice, wouldn't it? OK, everyone is locked in. Rav, you're going to see 3 words that should lead you to the identity of a person. Val, what is Rav's first word?
Revolution.
Revolution, says Val. Gary?
Guillotine.
Guillotine, but with the correct French pronunciation, which is very impressive, Gary. Guillotine. And Rose?
French.
French. So, I mean...
French.
Revolution.
Revolution.
Guillotine.
Napoleon?
Rose, is it Napoleon?
No.
It is not, I'm afraid.
No
What was the
idea.
answer?
Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette was the correct answer. Would any of those have helped you?
No.
Would cake have helped?
The words Mary
there's
Antoinette
bread.
may have helped.
I think we were all going to go with cake.
Yeah, we're all
and
going to write
changed it.
cake. Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
really?
Yeah.
No,
I
but then
assumed
everyone
no
would have
idea
said
who
Mary,
this
he would have said
person
Mary
is.
Berry then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which would have been a really harsh ending.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
That would be harsh.
So no points.
No,
for
I
anyone,
don't-
think.
wouldn't have
I
known.
don't think
No
we would
idea.
give any away.
idea.
Val, you've got to guess a person now. And you'll guess it from the clues given by your 3 opponents. I'm going to show them the name of a person now. These bits of card are great. They've got, like, little magnets in them.
Another peep.
Oh, nice try. Do you know what, Valerie? I genuinely wouldn't put it past you. Of all the players, I wouldn't put it past you.
I'm not that sort of a person. How dare you?
I think you've done very well this week.
Oh.
I think you've won yourself a prize and seen Rav in a onesie without winning a day. So,
That's
you know.
quite enough for me. I don't need to take a peep at this.
Literally no clue.
I mean, even writing down a gender, perhaps, if it can be.
I think I might
Yes,
have
that's
to.
where
I
we
can't
perhaps
use
went
the
on the-
name. Can't use the
Marie Antoinette, because it couldn't.
Yes,
we didn't
yes.
say female.
OK, everyone's in. Valerie, you've got to guess the name of
Okay.
a person. You've got 3 words to help you. Gary,
Okay.
what's the first word?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Rose, what are you saying?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, says Rose. And Rav? A female.
Well, it's obviously the woman who wrote, which is Mary, and I've gone blank on her surname. No,
Come on, Valerie. Come on, this will be great. Come on.
I've forgotten her surname.
Oh, you're going to kick yourself.
I know,
tell
of
you.
course I am.
Shall I
And they were
tell you?
only talking about this on the radio the other day.
Oh, come on.
Not Mary Shelley.
Yay! There we go. Valerie Singleton, ladies and gentlemen. Valerie Singleton.
Yes.
Very
Oh,
nice.
The tension you built
Just
up.
about-
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just about to call it.
Ah, very good.
That's
Well
a
done.
pro. That's a
was
pro.
so good.
Now, who would you like to give a point to?
It has to be the two Frankensteins.
Okay, point each to Gary and Rose. Very well
nice.
done. Gary, your chance to get yourself a point here. Your
Okay.
3 opponents are going to write down a word to help you identify
Yeah, I can't wait.
this person.
Can't wait.
This is for me, isn't it?
Okay, everyone's in. Rose, what is the first word?
Broad. Peace.
Oh, I was going to go.
Peace, says Rose. Rav, what have you said?
I really hope this is right, otherwise I'll be so embarrassed. I've said India.
India. And Val?
So did I.
India. India, India, and peace. Gary, what do you think?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah, well done.
Is it Mahatma Gandhi?
Fantastic.
Very well done.
really
It is
good.
Mahatma Gandhi. You got, listen, I know who I'd give a point to here, but who would you like to give a point to?
Do you know the honest answer?
Yeah.
I got it on peace.
Oh,
No, don't,
what
Gary.
I mean, this guy,
So-
what a class act
Beautiful.
he
Yes,
is.
Rose.
Gary, you give a point to Rose. Thank you. That's a very, what a lovely way to play the game.
Well, it would be a lie. It would,
Yeah.
You know,
Got to do it.
I did. It was a really good clue.
Oh, that's beautiful to watch, isn't it? Very nice.
I'm tearing up.
I reserve the right to change my mind later on.
Yes.
Tablets away, please. Shall we take a little look at the
Yeah.
scores leading into our final round? It has been so close all week. 1 round away from finding our winner. I mean, look at that.
Can I change my mind? India swung it for me. Rav's got that.
Chance, Gary.
Val, you have 4. Rav, you have
Spoon-fed you that
6. Rose and Gary, 11 points each. One of you is going to win
Amazing.
today's show, and that person is going to win our trophy. Who is it going to be? It all comes down to our final round. Our final round for the final time is Answer Smash. Here we go. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. I will show you a category. There'll be a picture, there'll be a clue underneath. Smash them together. Buzz in, give me a correct answer. You're going to score yourself a point. Incorrect answer will cost you a point, which could be absolutely vital at this stage.
For 2 of us.
Exactly. Val, Rav, me, let's enjoy this.
Let's enjoy it. Sit back. And enjoy.
Gary, Rose, very, very best of luck. It's been so close all week. There's
sweaty,
been
you've got to keep
nothing
your hands.
I know. I'm
between you. Here we go. Your first category is TV presenters. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues underneath. Fingers on buzzers. What is the answer to this? In geometry, what name is given to a 10-sided shape? Yes, that is Rose.
Anton Decagon.
Is it Anton Decagon? Anton Decagon. Well done. Next picture and next clue. What is the title of the 2013 superhero film starring Henry Cavill? Gary.
Claudia Winkle, Man of Steel.
Claudia Winkle, Man of Steel is the right answer. Just beating Rose to the buzzer. Claudia Winkle, Man of Steel. Next presenter, next clue. What is the title of Roald Dahl's first classic children's novel published in 1961? Rav.
Greg James and the Giant Peach.
Greg James and the Giant Peach, says Rav, and he's absolutely right. Greg James, James and the Giant Peach. Your next category is Australian wildlife. Australian wildlife. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues underneath. Here's your first one. Before finding fame as a solo artist, Belinda Carlisle was a member of a band called The What? Yes, Gary.
Dingo-Goes.
Is it Dingo-Goes? It is Dingo-Goes. Just ahead of Rose again there. Next picture, next clue. The soap opera Home and Away is set in and around which fictional beachside town? Yes, that is Rose.
Possum Summer Bay.
Is it Possum Summer Bay? It's not. We have to smash the answers together. Rav.
Possum Bay.
Possum Bay is the answer. So
Oh no!
you know how we've done it all week.
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah,
that's
Possum
fine.
Bay. You
That's
lose
fair.
a point, I'm afraid.
Yep, that's fine.
Here's your.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, it's cool.
That's
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's quite a way to lose.
Uh-huh.
Not that you lost.
God.
Here is your next Australian wildlife and your next clue. Which character did Antonio Banderas play in the Shrek series? Yes, that is Rose.
Platypus in boots.
Is it Platypus in Boots?
Oh, that's good.
It is Platypus in Boots coming back. Next category is 20th century politicians. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues underneath. Fingers on buzzers. Everybody, what is the answer to this? Which word, added to the Oxford Dictionary of English in 2010, means to calm down and relax? Yes, that is Rav.
Winston Churchill out.
Is it Winston Churchill out? It is not, I'm afraid. Rose.
Winston Churchill-ax.
Is it Winston Churchill-ax? It is Winston Churchill-ax. Winston Churchill and Chillax. Next politician, next clue. Which song was a UK #1 for Men at Work in 1983? Gary.
Paddy Ashdown Under.
Paddy Ashdown and Down Under. Next politician. No more politicians. We're done with politicians. Well, we haven't been able to separate you all week. Rosie gave away a point there halfway through, but you scored pretty well. Who has won today's House of Games? The winner is Gary Delaney by 1 point. Gary by 1 point. Gary.
I didn't think. I thought that was a dead heat.
That was like a crazy end to a...
Yeah, to a crazy week.
To a crazy week, guys. Wow, that was
Should have heart
Very-
rate monitors next time.
honestly,
Exactly right.
Shall we do best out of 3? You're around for the next 2 weeks.
yeah, absolutely.
Gary, let's do the small business of what prize you would like for Friday's House of Games.
OK. Everyone's had a prize, so I can keep this one now.
You can indeed.
The cologne could be great, Gary.
It's not.
No? All right.
No. I mean, goodness me.
Flops. I have a room in my house called the Zombie Room, which is full of horror memorabilia.
Oh, my goodness.
I think a Richard Osman doll might take quite a nice place amongst
You could
Michonne
you
and
feel free to
other
zombie me
famous
up.
zombies. So I might have to put some undead makeup on you.
Beautiful. You'd be
But
so welcome. to do that.
I am going to take the Richard Osman doll.
Gary Delaney
and it
takes
shall
home
go
the
in
Richard
the
Osman
zombie
doll.
room.
Very
Thank you
well
much.
done.
Great.
That is of minor importance. So, of course, here we go. Our champion on House of Games this week, Mr. Gary Delaney by 1 point. We'll pass that along to Gary. Look at that. That's with 13, Valerie with 7. Rose, 1 point
Look at
off.
that with Richard on the front.
Oh, that is
Well
that
done.
is
Gary, congratulations. Gary,
this is good.
you chuffed.
My wife has many more awards than me, but this will be the one that counts. Look at that.
Listen, it's been such a competitive week. It's been an absolute pleasure watching the two of you duke it out all week. But for all 4 of you, it's been just a joy from start to finish. Thank you so much for playing House of Games. Everyone got a prize one way
Yeah,
or
it was
another,
lovely.
did they
Thank you.
not?
Lovely time.
fun.
Thank you so much for joining me. An absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining me as well on the House of Games.
Genuinely honoured. Thank you.